Hey guys, welcome back to Macros Monday. Well, it's 4th of July week.
It is.
So it's July 1st. And we want to talk a little bit today about, it's just, we're coming off the weekend, and a lot of people like to go out on the weekends.
Yeah.
And it's often where it happens that you derail your weekend. So I want you to have a little bit of a different mindset for your macros in terms of when you go out to restaurants. How often maybe you've been with friends or family that you feel like, or you've had people say this, but like that when you go out to a restaurant, you feel like you have to get your money's worth? You ever heard that before?
I have heard that before.
So,
yeah.
and like you go out and you eat till you're full.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you go into restaurants, really, if you can change the mindset in terms of eating, but go out and enjoy your family and friends, and take into account that restaurants, you're sampling new foods,
Yeah.
and you're trying to enjoy your company, which is really what you're doing, as opposed to just trying to eat yourself until you're full.
Mm-hmm.
Because it happens too much where you might be doing so good all week long, and then that weekend it just completely comes off tracks. And it happens so often, and it doesn't matter what you're doing throughout the rest of the week, but if your weekend, if you just
lose it,
pizza and wings and beer, and you just like, well, this is my cheat day,
but it's really like a cheat weekend.
You screw up everything else that you do, and even one full day of cheating can really throw off your entire week as well. So
I mean, think about it, guys. Like if you're doing a macros plan, for example, like, and we're building one for you, we're not going to build you into like this 1,000 calorie per day calorie deficit. Like, it doesn't work. So it's like, it's not a huge deficit that you're in if your goal is weight loss or fat loss. And if you go out on a Saturday and you overeat by 1,500 or 2,000 calories, which you'd be shocked how fast you can do that. Go get like a pancake breakfast at a local, like a national chain, and then go out, have pizza for lunch and go out for like wings and beer for dinner. You have overeaten by at least 2,000 calories at that point.
Which
that has now wiped out your deficit for the week.
The whole
completely.
Week. And you, not only that, but you're going the opposite way now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're now you're adding calories, and it just derails your whole process. So, and that can be frustrating, but how does the rest of the diet look over the course of the week? Should you be restricting yourself completely? No. And you should be having those treats here and there, and you can reward yourself, with that cheeseburger meal. That's good. It's refeeding. That's a good thing to do. But when you're refeeding an entire weekend, that's where things get off track. So, and you can't do that. And then, so again, going out to enjoy a restaurant with family and friends and sampling those flavors of food is awesome. If you can take that mindset approach to it, I think that's going to be it's a better way. And let's just say you get a big portion, you go to Buca di Beppo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, immediately, ask for a smaller plate. That way your portion size is going to be smaller. Or if you're going to a restaurant, that you're going to overeat, maybe get that second plate so that you can put half of that food on there, or ask for a to-go box so that you can put the food in there. Maybe stick away from the bread or whatever they bring out, that those extra things. The chips and salsa, great. I love chips and salsa. But you know what I actually have them do? When they bring I say, hey, can you bring me a smaller basket of chips? I immediately ask for that, because when you set that large basket of chips out and you go, you know what?
You're never stopping.
Right.
You're never stopping.
I'm only going to have half of this.
Yeah.
No. And when they come back and they say, oh, would you like more chips? Don't even hesitate. Say, no, I'm done. You're finished. Because you don't realize how, the chips, they carry a lot of fat, so that really throws off your macros for the rest of the day if you're eating way too much. But again, not that you can't have these kinds of things. It's just interesting that when you go out, you feel like, I have to have my money's worth. I'm gonna. No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, and that's where it's holding you back when you do these kinds of things over weekends. So, anything else you want to add?
No, I think that covered it.
Awesome, guys. Well, we hope you have an awesome rest of your 4th of July week. Happy 4th, and we'll see you next week on Macros Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.